What's good, Niner Faithful Radio? It is Captain Niner, aka Jason. We've got TJ hanging out in the back. It's a Friday show. You know, we're going to be doing the weekend review, a little bit of preview for the Seahawks this weekend. And then, as a live thing that we're going to try and get everybody involved into tonight, we are going to be doing some Pro Bowl voting both on the 49ers website and on the actual NFL website to where we can, but obviously we're going to be voting all 49ers on the 49ers website. So, I mean, that one's it's an easy one to go do. But maybe we get some fan interaction. We'll start doing some voting for other players across the NFL. So that's what we got planned tonight. So we'll be right back after we get this going. Bang. All right, welcome back, everybody, and welcome, TJ. What's up, brother? It's Friday night, finally.
It is definitely Friday night. I was actually embarrassingly kind of giddy at work today. I think I'll never let my girl hear this, and hopefully she isn't really listening too hard right now. But she has started until basically New Year's. She'll be working 6 days a week. And so we don't normally get our day where, it's just kind of our day, but it's kind of nice to be able to kind of have all tomorrow to myself. And yeah, there's I told you off air what we got cracking. So I got to prepare for all that and everything like that. So it ain't exactly all kick it tomorrow, but it does feel nice to kind of have a day where I can do what the fuck I want, scratch my balls and not get bitched at.
No, for the longest time, I had Sundays and Mondays off. And so the wife had she had Saturday, Sunday off. So she had Saturday all to herself. She could do whatever the hell she wanted because I was at work. Sunday was like our day, except during the season. And then Monday, like you said, was mine to be able to do whatever the hell I want. So I mean, it's kind of nice when you don't have, not that you don't like that other person, but sometimes it's just nice to be alone.
Yeah, no, and it's look, let's be real. My girl, I'm super obsessed with my new FIFA game, and my girl hates that shit. So yeah, exactly. So we got something for him too and everything. So my girl absolutely hates that shit. So it's gonna be nice to have a day where
Yeah, I think the last time I had a day off like that was before I actually started doing shows and everything like that. So it'd be kind of nice. Like if I didn't work Mondays now to work on stuff and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, got some stuff I want to do for the show tomorrow.
So let's just go ahead and get into this one. Y'all know about this, man. This is brother Corey Davis. Our man has gone to the big stadium up there. Sadly lost his fight. He is still the GOAT. He is still the man. And because we have a drinking show, I figured, and I don't know if Corey drank or what, if he did, what his favorite drink was, but I'm going to assume he is a man of high class. So I went out and got some of my high class whiskey, the Pendleton's Midnight, the good stuff. What you drinking on?
I got a Hennessy sour, but so hopefully y'all can see. Hold on, let me move the glass and everything. So your boy went and got a little NFR glass made for Jason and I. Yours is in the mail, literally, or will be tomorrow.
So to Corey. Salute, my brother.
Salute.
And then also, ladies and gentlemen, if you could go over and hit up his YouTube channel. We've got him up to 432 right now.
437.
It's 432 of mine. I must not
have. Oh, okay. That too looks retarded.
Yeah, it does. So definitely. So like, everybody please, head over there, hit that like button, show him some love. And as we've got the quest for six. Now we got the quest for six and KD. All
Yep.
right. So we got that. Miss
Great
Laura
to
Cat.
see you, love.
Miss Laura Cat. How's it going, sister?
Good to see you, sis.
All right. So we're going to do this one a little out of order tonight. Let me switch over to this one. So the first one we're going to show with our presentation tonight is the Pro Bowl. And as you can see, we've got a bunch of fellas that are up on there right now. Berto Hastings, what it do, my man? How's it going, brother? Thank you for showing
Whatever,
up.
Roberto. Cheers, bro.
So as you can see, we've got quite a few guys up here. For our number ones, we've got Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams, Fred Warner, and Kyle Juszczyk. For twos, we got Bosa, Kittle, Bosa and Kittle. I thought there was more on that name. Let's see.
Kittle's third.
I should really put my glasses on. I am terrible. Kittle, we have 3, and then Taylor Pepper, we have 3. At number 4, we have Javon Hargrave. 5s, we got a couple with Ray McLeod and Jake Brendo. At 6, we got Chase Young and Brock Purdy. At 7s, we got Mitch Winowski and Mooney Ward. At 8, we got Ayuk and Armstead, or just Ayuk. And then at 9, we got Armstead, Banks, and Greenlaw. Somebody's name is missing from that list.
Where's CMC?
Up top, he's number 1.
Oh, okay. I was tripping. There's
no Debo. Where is Debo on this list?
No Debo.
It's a little surprising considering, yes, he has missed time and this and that, but there is not a doubt. I think anybody can argue that when the man's in the game, he makes, he makes things happen. You know what I mean?
We might
What's up, Carcast, Steve-O?
We might never know, exactly the reason. And it was probably several factors, a little bit of a perfect storm. But it cannot be ignored that the only 3 games this football team have lost all year is the 3 games Debo missed.
Yeah.
And Trent. And so whatever you want to say were the reasons, we were feeling ourselves too much, whatever, missing Debo and Trent Williams. Because people seem to forget we scored that opening drive in Cleveland.
Yep, we did.
And then Trent goes out and Debo goes out, and then shit falls apart. And you end up with the ball game that you end up with. I thought about this week, Jason, and I kind of come to you kind of just like bro, am I crazy? I like you as rating my crazy meter when I think of things. And I was thinking to myself this week, I was like, bro, when healthy, are we legit the best team in football?
I think we are pretty much 1A, and I will say this just because I do still think they have a damn good roster, and that is the Eagles. I do believe it is us and the Eagles that are 1A, 1B over who has the best roster. I know there's been a lot of people who have come up all of a sudden saying that, they would take the Cowboys. Of course, what's his name from ESPN? Nick Wright was saying that it's not even close, that it's the Eagles by far. And I'm just like, no, I wouldn't take the Eagles. Because if you break the Eagles down, I would give them right now linebackers, or excuse me, not linebackers, but offensive line, wideouts.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Because I think if,
I would take their wideouts as wideouts. Yeah. But I'm sorry, as a football player, I would take Debo over anything that they have for Debo, 1 year, for one game.
It's so hard because I think we have, with what Debo brings to the table, it's not necessarily, you can't quantify it strictly as a wide receiver.
Exactly.
So it's hard. It's like,
as wide receivers, I would take theirs.
Yeah. So, but then again, it's like, okay, so how do you add in the Debo factor when he's in there? So it's like, it's kind of a weird thing. So, speaking of things we are going to do right now, we are actually going to do some voting. So, on this one, if you go to, and I'm just going to throw it up in the chat, we have the 49ers. This, you go to our website, which usually for the most part is trash. Let's be honest, the 49ers
Yeah.
website is terrible.
It's terrible.
But they make this actually kind of easy. So obviously, we're going to pick Brock, next position. Running backs, there's only one that's in the selection, CMC. Wide receivers, we got Ayuk, Debo, and Juwan Jennings. I'm kind of surprised that Juwan Jennings is actually in the mix for the Pro Bowl. So we're going to take all three of those. Fullbacks, obviously, we got Juice. Tight ends, Kittle. We might be getting a pretty good tight end. That's for later in the show. For the offense, for the tackles, obviously Trent's not going to be the best. Colton McKivitt's getting some love in there. The guards, we got Aaron Banks and Spencer Burford. Not sure why you're really voting for him into the Pro Bowl, but what the hell? We will vote for Spencer Burford just because. And then at center, we got Jake Brendel. So the next position. All right, we've got our defensive ends. We actually got three that are on the list: Bosa, Young, and Cleveland Farrell. A little bit surprised that he's on the list for that one. Let's see. At tackles, we got both Armstead and Hargrave. Definitely taking both of them. Inside linebackers, obviously Dre and Fred. I mean, Fred should be the number one overall, and Greenlaw should at the very least be a 2, I would think. You know what I mean? Like no less than that.
I can't. I mean, if you're strictly talking NFC, I mean, who? That's my question. Who are you taking over him?
I think the voting actually is across the NFL this year. Oren Burke's getting some love on the outside. Let's see. Cornerbacks, we got Ward and Lenore. Hell, man, if we had stuck Ambry on the outside to start the season, do you think he gets some serious Pro Bowl contention?
Yeah. I mean, I think you can clearly see that the secondary is the weakness of our defense. But I think that's because, let's be real, what have we really invested into it?
Yeah.
You know, you basically got Charvarius Ward. Demo was a 5th-round pick. You got Deshaun Gibson, who, let's be real, if he's not on his last leg, is shortly going to be on. You know,
speaking of strong safety, we don't have anybody that actually meets the criteria. But at free safety, we have Deshaun Gibson.
Yeah. So I mean,
Jake Moody. Yeah. A little surprising on that one.
I'm curious to see, with some decisions having to be made, Eric Armstead going into the last year of his contract next year. Kittle's the year after that, I believe.
Yeah. Taylor Pepper. Mitch should be one of the top wide punters.
And again, I would say, like, bro, isn't he? Last time I heard, he was still leading the NFL with punts inside the 5.
Yeah. All right, so we have done our voting. Here is our vote so far. Obviously, this is through the 49ers website, so this is going to be pretty damn easy. Are you telling me that we are now on December 8th in the season? We cannot get a new picture of Cleveland Farrell up there with a damn red jersey on there? Come on.
Yeah,
again,
you know, it's
website sucks.
I'm just always like, and like I said, like, there's probably a different, like a lot of different things that the website, you know, department does. You know, it's probably all the creative department, so they're busy giving us, you know, 49 hours and all those type of things that the team gives us. But that's where I've always personally been frustrated. It's like, look, bro, I don't have the most website experience. I'm not the best designer, but I did build our website. You feel me?
Yeah.
And definitely, if I got hired as a Niners, then guess what I'm doing at night, Jason? I'm going to school for graphic design and website design. You know?
Yeah.
I'm working for the Niners in the day and doing website and graphic design at night.
All right, so let me try and pull up Facebook because I want to show Tommy something here. If you could pull up Tommy's comment real quick.
Yeah, I know. Demo was trying to take heads off.
Do you mean this one, Tommy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love. This is a damn good one. What else is out there? This had to be one of my favorite ones. Look, I know we've been making fun of this whole thing with the whole Butterbean, and Dre Greenlaw, but I'm sorry. In his prime, Butterbean would have destroyed Dre Greenlaw. That dude could throw hands. All right, so
I mean, the Jenny tossing the dude out the club. Yeah, that one.
I saw that one too. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
All
actually
right.
curious about this. Yeah, this is taking off our Niner hat and looking at the Pro Bowl because Colton McKivitz will not be our vote for right tackle.
All right, so I'm going to take Stroud. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to take Purdy. Who you got? You've got much your choice.
I would take Purdy.
Okay, but no, you got to pick somebody else.
Okay.
Chat, you can throw names in there too. John Jay, how's it, brother?
I'm seeing who the. You know what? I'm gonna give him love, and although I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass, I'm gonna go Jared Goff, bro.
Goff, all right.
Because for like, let's be real. For what he was, and essentially, I bet you the Yams were happy. You know what I'm saying? They had to pay Detroit to take Jared Goff. And I would say, like, he's definitely turned his career around.
Yeah.
Like, sure, should he have been the number one overall pick? No, but he's NFL quarterback. Yes.
All right. So my next pick, I'm going to pick on here. By the way, we got 6 for each position. Because
shit, I didn't even know that. Okay.
About this time last year, I believe we were down there with you, and I believe we were hanging out, drinking, and eating with this man's family. I'm gonna throw my vote for Tua. Because if you were going to say that Brock Purdy is a good quarterback because of the system that he runs, you've got to use the same thing for Tua. Yes, Tua probably has a bigger arm and all that kind of stuff, but he's playing in a very similar type of system. All right, TJ, your second pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go CJ Stroud.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. So I have my $1,000 buy-in football league. I got Stroud last year with the number 1 pick. I'm set for quarterbacks. I've got Purdy and CJ Stroud for the next 10 years in this league. I am good.
Yeah, you're locked in.
And I've got Patrick Mahomes. Those are my 3 quarterbacks: Stroud, Purdy, and Mahomes. I am good.
All right. No, I think good on D'Amico, because I think why it's been somewhat of a struggle with Robert Saleh in New York is because they haven't gotten a quarterback.
Yeah. All right.
That's one thing that I think is ultimately going to very much look. D'Amico is a good football coach. I think he's proven that.
Yeah.
But what ultimately I think the benefit he'll get that Saleh unfortunately doesn't seem like he'll get is being able to find a quarterback.
All right, for my next one, I'm gonna take Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Steve-O, it is a 2 quarterback start league. Those are just the 3 that I have, because the league that I'm in has been going for about 7-8 years now, and I had the original number 1 overall draft pick, and that's when I got Mahomes when I took over the team that I had. So it's been going for a while. It just happened to be that year when I took over, I had the worst team, and I picked up Mahomes' first pick, and then my team sucked the year before, so I picked up Stroud with the number 1. I kind of tanked the last 3 or 4 weeks. All right, so we got one more. Who's left? Who you got? How's it, Beto?
If Beto, please message me. I want to buy a jersey. Please message me. So like right now. So I hate to say this, but Haberman and Middlecalf had an interesting conversation because mysteriously all of a sudden, after last game, everybody has kind of been Brock as MVP, has definitely been a hot topic on ESPN, et cetera, et cetera. But Haberman pretty much said probably realistically who would get it just because there's no 43 touchdowns, 6 picks type of quarterback this year is Dak.
I knew you were going with him.
I hate to do it, bro. I hate to do it, but
just stat wise, but he's played terrible in big games. But anyway, yeah, I get it.
Look. Is this the big game voting, or is this what are the 6 best quarterbacks in the NFC in the NFL voting?
Yeah,
that's how
let's move on. We're gonna move to running backs. You go first.
Oh, I gotta go CMC, bro. Like, come on.
All right. Then I'm gonna take Mostert. I think Mostert's damn good for the fucking Eagles. All right.
Look, I'm not gonna say like was a mistake and everything like that. And ultimately, I don't think the relationship between Raheem the Dream and the Niners was all that great towards the end.
No, but I think it was a lot like Jimmy, where it was a little contentious.
Yeah. But I think Raheem valued himself a little too much, But Dak loses to the Eagles. He's still a runner-up for MVP. Well, no. Because I'm buying you a jersey.
No, Laura, but once we get to 200 subs on YouTube, we are giving away a jersey.
I am an engaged man, so I cannot say what I would normally say. So let me just click off that comment. If Dak loses, no. Because to me, look, Brock's not going to get it. We're all going to be mad. I'd be curious. Jason, remind me to look this up, bro. I'm curious to be besides Mahomes, when is the last quarterback to win an MVP and win the Super Bowl? And we'll all get bad. We'll all get mad and stomp our feet, and that's why ultimately I don't get worked up over the Pro Bowl, because ultimately I hope it doesn't fucking matter for the Niners, because I hope we're playing the week after in a way more important game. Indeed. So I don't care about the Pro Bowl. All Pro I think is better, but
make your pick.
He's not going to get it, but I think it's got to be CMC. I said C. Let me see. I don't even know who's on here. I'm underwhelmed by Tony Pollard this year. Josh Jacobs, I guess. Like I don't know. I'm not really super.
I'm taking
impressed.
B. John Robinson. You got one more.
Okay, I'm not really Kareem Hunt. Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. All right, my last one I will take. I'm going to take Etienne. I like the way that man runs. All right, next position we are going to is wide receivers. All right, number one. You got to go with Tyreek Hill. He's probably going to be the MVP, I think, of the league. So Carcass has got McCaffrey, Etienne, B. John, Rodriguez. Yeah, it's a solid. All right, so who you got after Tyreek? Keep going down the list. See how low Debo is? Oh, I guess it's just yards.
Yeah, I'm going to go Debo.
Go Debo?
Just because I believe, I can't go BA just because I feel like over the course of the season, let's be real. What it was between the Yams and what game was it? BA didn't score for 6-7 weeks. You can't be a Pro Bowl wide receiver if there's 6 or 7 weeks you don't score. Yeah,
I'm gonna take Mike Evans. Wow. He now has 10 years in a row with 1,000 yards receiving. He's probably not going to be a Pro Bowler, but you got to give some respect to this man and his name and the game that he has had. He's getting up there in terms of Jerry Rice numbers for longevity and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't think he's going to make it, especially first round. Maybe some guys get hurt, they don't want to go, but I think I'm going to choose him. Yeah, 3 more votes. Go.
I'm surprised neither one of us have taken him. Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, where is he?
Top right corner.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, he's definitely out there. Just because he's the catching machine, I'm going to take Puka Nacua right now.
Yeah. I mean, look, him and Cooper Kupp with a healthy Matt Stafford, if we actually ever get that. That might be an issue in the division, bro. Okay, so I want to know, chat, let me know, because as far as I know, the Niners misspoke, because at the end of the post-game show, the network post-game show last year, Greg Papa said the Niners could win the division with the win this week. I don't believe that's possible, because I still believe that even with the win this week and the Yams losing, I believe it's still possible for them to get a better record than us because we played them the last game of the year.
What's your last pick?
So if anybody in the chat knows, or if Jason, you've heard, but as far as I know, basically 2 more wins and the Yams lose one in the next 2 weeks, then the division is ours. Philly Card Special. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Welcome.
How's it going there, my dude? He's a good dude. He comes up on a lot of the late night shows. He's definitely a Philly fan. He has taken his lumps and showed up to all the shows and everything. So, one on you, dude. That's a little spongy.
Hey, gotta respect somebody who
still shows he's still ripping. Who's your last pick, man? We got a lot to go through these.
I said AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. All right.
You picked CD, right?
Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't pick CD. Fullback. I don't think there's any option besides just the one.
Yeah, there's no Juice.
Oh, we could pick 6. Shit. Let's just go Juice.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
Tight end, I think we can agree on 3 for the most part. Who else you got?
Across the board. I don't even know who's up. Bro, I have no idea. Kyle Pitts.
He ain't been good. We can go. All right. So for tackles, we're going to go ahead and do Trent Williams.
Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson will deserve a Pro Bowl vote if he can block somebody without fucking false starting every damn time.
I respect that, Jason. Later. I respect that. I don't know, bro.
Fant.
Trent Brown.
Okay. Let's see. Who else we got down here? Jackson. I like Lane Tunsil. All right. So guards. Quentin Nelson is just the best in the league when it comes to being there. Isaiah Wynn. All right. There's your answer from
I got it. I saw it.
Okay.
I'm talking to him in the chat.
All right. Then I will take, let's see, Alvin Kalpa. Centers, let's see. Christian Hoffer. I wish we'd picked him up. Just for the hell of it, let's grab Brendel.
I think Brendel deserves it.
Corners were pretty good. Defensive ends, it's got to be the unusual. Miles Garrett. Crosby's been playing pretty good. I'm going to give some love to, where is Mafe on here? D. Jones, Mafe. Oh, Mafe's a linebacker. Never mind. Let's see. Montez Sweat. Let's get Chase Young in there too. I like me some Quentin Jefferson. Inside linebackers or inside linemen. Armstead. Yeah.
Hargrave.
Yep. Jones.
Hate to do it, but you gotta do Aaron Donald.
Yeah, he does. He's not having a great year like he has had before. Cox is still being a good in there. There's Carter. I see Carter. I miss him. Now we go to inside linebackers. There. Gotta give it to Bobby Wagner. I'm sorry. He's a little old. He's slow, but he's still damn good. You know what I mean? You got to give him up just for being.
Let's be real. I know we're going to get into this when we talk about the Seahawks specifically and everything, but Bobby Wagner could be a problem Sunday.
Yeah, he's still got. He's that old guy that you always are going to have to worry about.
Yeah,
there's
like Bobby Wagner. I remember when CG Ruthless had me come on to one of his boys, a couple of his boys' shows that are Seahawks fans and everything like that. And I asked him a question, and I think they said Vernon. I can't remember either Vernon or Frank, but I can't remember which Niner they said. But they said if you could have had any player from the Seahawks, who would have been? And I said it would have been Bob. I said Earl Thomas or Bobby Wagner. I said, let's be real. Bobby Wagner was a fucking problem.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah.
Well, we are burning the show doing this part because it takes.
Yeah,
go this.
I got it. We're rolling. We're rolling.
There we go.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah. Like I said, we had to burn it because that was taking a lot longer than I thought it was. But at least we got there. We got through the if you guys want the 49ers one, just go to 49ers.com. They have a link, and you can basically just vote for all the 49ers if that's what you'd like to do.
Pretty much what I would have done.
Yeah.
I told you, bro, I just never, ever get super into, Pro Bowl this. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. So obviously we are 9-3. The Seahawks are 6-6. We are coming into the second game in the last 3 weeks, which I always hate. I don't give a damn how good either team is, how bad the other one is. I just don't like playing teams so close. It happens to every team every 5 or 6 years we play a team that close, but it just sucks, especially when it's a divisional opponent.
1 second, bro. Tommy, you should have not put that, bro, because now I have to use that. Like, I know, I know we shouldn't say things like that, but like now I have to say that, bro. My girl's gonna get mad at me, and I'm gonna get bleeped from YouTube and everything. Oh God. Anyway, go ahead, my bad, bro.
For once, it won't be me getting banned on Facebook.
Yeah, really will.
Low-key, I've been kind of good on Facebook. I ain't been banned in
You've been a very good boy this season, bro. Like, you really have.
Last year, I think by this time, I'd been kicked off Facebook like 4 times already for some of the shit I was saying.
What was nothing. I think it was 2021. It was just like every fucking week. It was like, God damn, Jason.
And it was nothing I was posting like on the Niner Faithful Radio stuff. It was all like
which was really irritating.
It was terrible.
Oh God, it was horrible.
So we saw that one. All right, with transactions this week, on the 5th, we signed defensive back Logan Ryan, and then we released running back TDP, which a lot of it thought was a little funny or interesting, things that we didn't have a whole lot of depth back there besides what was there. And then 2 days later, we re-signed running back TDP, and then we released wide receiver Isaiah Winstead. Isaiah Winstead was he was the guy from Eastern Carolina who no one drafted, hardly anyone looked at him when it came to the draft, put out his own, basically his own hype tape, and he came out. He's got amazing skills. He's definitely still going to be a project, but I guess Ryan had taken, basically, more like Dante Johnson. Never mind. I was thinking the other guy,
Barnacle.
but I was thinking of TDP leaving. So basically, I guess Ryan had grabbed his number and his locker and all this other kind of stuff. And then when they re-signed TDP, pretty cool of him because as the vet, he had the years on him. He gave it all back to TDP and then changed lockers, changed his number and all that. So that was pretty cool, for him to do
That
that.
was.
A few weeks ago, we had talked about the signing or the possible signing of Jason Verrett. Still nothing has come out of that. But Zach Ertz, tight end who used to play for Philly, he's been with the Cards for I think 2 years now, did ask for his release. He did make it through waivers, so he is a complete free agent now. Your thoughts of adding Zach Ertz, especially with one of our other tight ends down to the to the roster? I would love to see Zach Ertz. Obviously, he's not as dynamic as Kittle would be, but I would take him over Warner and Dwelly any day, to be honest with you.
I mean, did you hear the final injury report? Because when I listened to Kyle's presser today, it was really only 3 minutes, and they didn't even do injuries.
He did one question, by the way. Did you see it? He did one question. I was like,
it was 2 or 3.
That's it.
But yeah, it was ridiculously short today. What was the point of this? We re-signed him to the practice squad.
Yeah, he's on the practice squad,
which I thought was going to happen. But I mean, why not? So we know Ross Dwelly is out a few weeks. So who better are we having available on December 8th than Zach Ertz?
I mean, personally, I would love to see some Braden Willis get some playing time. Honestly.
Okay, cool. But are they going to do that?
At this point, what's your other options? If you are not going to sign Zach Ertz, Jesus Christ, that was hard to say. And I still didn't say it right. Why are you not going to be playing? Make him active on that day. So
I'm with you. If they didn't sign Zach Ertz, then it would be Braden Willis, in-house options, etc. Fine. But, and I'm with you on that, but going up against the Seahawks, going up with, and what's making me nervous as we're going is we, like I said, we said this before the Eagles game, bro, we're not even number 1 seed. Legitly, the Eagles could not lose another game all year, and beating them would be more about, hey, we proved that we could beat you in Philly than it would be about actually winning the game.
Yeah.
So in a playoff push and everything like that, is that really the best time for Braden Willis to break into the NFL?
I think it's a good time for him.
No, then let's do it. But what if was just happening? Then I would say that's neglect. Because besides Kittle, our tight ends have kind of been underwhelming. Personally, I kind of forgot Wells Dwelly was on the team almost. Really,
I mean, Dwelly's good for that one big catch a year. That's really about it.
And that's why they go to him. They go to him because they know what they can get from him, and they know, hey, when we call on you, you're gonna come through.
The one time we're actually going to throw the ball to you all season long.
Look at what Kyle said about Juwan. Now, what is he supposed to say? And it's clear. I think Juwan Jennings is the type of exact player that Kyle Shanahan was in the NFL that Kyle Shanahan would be. I think if you ask Kyle one of his favorite players on the team, it would be Juwan Jennings. But that just young, feisty, undrafted / 7th round, player that had to fight and scrap and claw every, Kyle loves those type of dudes because that's what he was. But he said about Juwan, Kyle said about Juwan, look, the only thing that holds Juwan Jennings back is us. Basically the fact that he has Debo and BA above him, and sometimes Ray, depending on, the situation. So I would fully believe that's fine, but they're going to go there. I believe they're going to go the veteran route.
All right, so we got the injury report here. It's a pretty
Let's do it.
long one, especially for the Seahawks. And there's actually one injury that happened yesterday that's not on this one right now. Is that Gino kind of tweaked his hamstring, I guess, yesterday in practice. So they actually ended up signing another quarterback. So along with this one, it looks like we're going to be having. Looks like it's trending towards Drew Brock making his first start as a Seattle Seahawk for right now. As far as we are concerned, Armstead is going to be out. He's got the foot injury as he's had for a while, and the knee. Obviously, Dwelly's going to be out, probably going to be going to IR for a while. I also saw that more than likely Luter and Mitchell will also be out this next game.
Mitchell's out. Kyle was said out.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Danny Gray is healthy, and no one knows where he is. I mean, that's just that he's healthy and still can't get on this. Still can't make the field with anybody. I don't think he's going to have any sort of impact. Jesus Christ, Sentinel. On a milk carton. Yeah, that's about cold. Where he is right now. It's cold, but show me a lot.
By the way, Sentinel. Right, go Gators. Anyway.
All right, with their coaching staff. I forgot that we didn't do this for the Seahawks game because it was on the short week. I was in Seattle. I went to the game, so I forgot we didn't do it because I was like, "Oh, let me just copy paste. Let me quick. Oh, wait a minute. Where the hell is all this work?" Obviously,
motherfucker's so ugly.
Pete Carroll can chew gum like there's nobody's business. I mean, let's be honest.
I just want to slap it out of his mouth.
You know, it's funny. I've actually met the man. He's actually really fucking nice, and it's like I fucking hate you, but you're such a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, so and I mean,
it's so weird about that.
Let's be real. I mean, people don't remember, but Pete Carroll was the Niners D coordinator.
He was. And like I said, he was a damn good one.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, I fucking hate him. You just want to slap the gum out of like, stop chewing gum. You're not fucking 5.
Their OC is Shane Waldron. I don't know where I got that C in there. And I'm sorry, DC Clint Hurt looks like a man that should be a defensive coordinator. If you look at that man.
Yes.
There's a big old deal.
He really does.
You know his nickname growing up was just Big Hurt or something like that.
Yeah, Big Hurt. Yeah.
But yeah, he looks like Singletary. Like Singletary looked like a D coordinator. Like he should never have been a head coach. Clint Hurt should probably, just by looking at him, probably shouldn't be a head coach, but he's like the greatest defensive coordinator of all time, kind of thing. But yeah, so I was looking at him like, I would like that, man. I'd have a beer with that, man. All right. So here's where they get the offense is weird. I still think that their 3 core wide receivers with Metcalf, Lockett, and Najigba, it's actually a pretty good wide receiving core. Lockett's probably going to be gone in a year or so. So, Jackson Smith and Najigba will be sliding into that same role that Lockett plays. If you guys don't remember who he is, he was the one that made that pretty damn good one-handed catch on the sideline in the game in there. Yeah, so I mean, we got those guys. I mean, we all know what they can do. DK with his pacifier-looking mouthpiece. And then obviously with the quarterback situation, again, Geno Smith looks like he might not be playing this week from a tweaked hammy and a few other things. I think he's just tapping out in this game. He got the shit kicked out in the last game. He's like, I don't want none of that smoke again. And so he's going to let Drew Lock take over, more than likely. I forget. I looked up the name of the guy they picked up. I'm like, I've never heard of this man before. When it comes to their running backs, it looks like Zach Charbonnet is going to be possibly missing this game. He's trending towards, from what, because I was listening to the local radio here, and Brock Heward was talking about more than likely he's trending towards not playing. But there is a good chance that it looks like Kenneth Walker, who is their second-year running back after coming off a pretty good rookie season last year, and is still their leading rusher after missing like 3 or 4 games, I think, right now, is trending towards being able to play. So a lot of that's going to be probably a game-time decision when it comes to their offense. Their defense, Boya Mafe, he's been a pretty good, outstanding outside linebacker for them. He's got like 7.5, 8 sacks. Their cornerback, Kobe Bryant. I mean, who doesn't want a Kobe Bryant on your team?
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly wanted us to draft him when we were going through the drafting process. And then up front, you got Leonard Williams, the guy they picked up in the trade from the Giants not too long ago.
I hate that motherfucker now, bro.
I like him. Like I've seen some of the stuff, like his personal life stuff. It's like, all right, you're kind of cool and stuff like that. But yeah, it's like you're a Seahawk now. I want nothing to do with your ass. Let's see. All right, when it comes to fantasy football, Brock is going to be at 17. CMC doing his usual, almost 20. CMC is good for anywhere between 20 to like 25 points a game. He is pretty much single-handedly keeping my older brother's team alive when it comes to fantasy football. Carcast, yeah. Honestly, the reason why I didn't put Witherspoon up there is because he didn't have a cool picture like the rest of the guys. So that's why I didn't put him up there.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up, but I was like, yeah, he didn't have anything, so let's not put it. But like, honestly, the Seahawks backfield in the next 2 or 3 years is going to be fucking. I'm not going to call them Legion of Boom 2, but they have some studs in the backfield coming up pretty soon. Niner for life. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up, brother. Thank you very much. When it comes to the Hawks, honestly, I'm sitting all these guys, especially with you don't know who's their running back is. We don't know if it's going to be Geno Smith or Drew Lock passing to these guys. So all these guys, when it comes to the wide receivers, their triplet set, it's all probably going to go down. Let's see if I can pull up my fantasy league. For those of you who know, I do have a $1,000 buy-in one that I do. See if I can pull it up. All right. So as you can see, my team name is the Purdy Mouse.
Yeah, the Purdy Mouse.
The Purdy Mouse. So this game right here, this game right here between me and running back you, Coachy, it's kind of like us and the Eagles. I am the second seed with the playoffs starting next week. So he is the first seed. So if I can beat him, I take over the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. So it's kind of a weird coincidence that we got that. So as you can see, like I got that. That's Patrick Mahomes in the way. Mixon, Moss, got Christian Watson in there, Devontae Smith, B. Cooks, Higgins, Diggs, Herbert, and then Purdy. I'm going to be going back and forth all day between Purdy and then C.J. Stroud for which one I'm going to be starting. It's probably going to be Purdy. Let's be honest. C.J. Stroud's going up against the Jets. The Jets do have a pretty good defense, so I'm probably going to be keeping up with Purdy as the starting into it. All right, and then let's go to the next one. Boom. All right, the betting. The last I saw, which was about 2 hours ago, the 49ers were 13.5 favorites. Do we cover?
I'm really nervous about this one, bro. Like, not nervous like the Niners could lose this game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think they're gonna they're gonna come out swinging because they know this is essentially their lives.
Gangster nerds.
Wow, gangster nerds, huh?
Like,
I'm not getting them out.
I'm gonna link for that. I want to see what you mean with that because that sounds pretty damn funny, to be honest with you.
You said the spread was what?
13.5.
No.
I pulled that off of FanDuel probably about 230.
I won't say we won't cover. I would just say I wouldn't bet it.
Anything more than 10 for me is kind of a stretch. So I don't know about covering this one.
Because we got to win by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Even with everything that was going on last game, let's not forget, it was a close possession. And what we talked about before, I thought it was going to be easy to get up for Thanksgiving and, going into their house to eat turkey on the field. And I'm sure Shanahan showed the highlights of them eating turkey in 2014 and all that shit. But after what was last week, the Niners are just going to come out firing in all cylinders and, come out like gangbusters and everything. after no matter what we said. There's no like very funny how our tune changed after the game about how we felt about that game last week.
Yeah. Why is it showing this screen? There we go. Ryan from North Border Sports in the show is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you show him some love. All right. Over under is 46. 46 point and a half. I don't think we're quite going to get that high. Again, it's kind of weird when it gets to that big of a difference.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, so over under Brock getting 250 yards passing.
Over.
CMC going to score a touchdown?
Yes.
All right, Chase and Bosa. Do you think the two of them get 2 sacks?
No.
All right.
2 sacks each, or just 2 sacks between the two of them?
Just two sacks between the two of them.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll change that to yes.
All right. Seahawks. Do you think they get 2 sacks as a team?
Yes.
All right. Do you think DK scores a touchdown?
No.
Okay. And do you think as a team they have 85 yards rushing?
Yeah, especially if K9 plays. I find it very hard not to keep K9 under, because he was a problem in those 2 games last year, bro.
He's damn good running back.
So I find it very difficult to keep him under 85 yards.
All right. And just for shits and giggles, these are the people who make the off of NFL.com who make the picks every week for their stuff. Unlike last week where it was 50-50, 5-5, this week it is all 49ers. So everybody.
Honestly, I see 30-21, 27-17 being more of the score.
Look at that, 41-26.
That's what?
67.
60. When I first saw it, because I watched the preview that they do every week.
Yeah.
The guy who keeps on calling him Greg Kittle. So
I honestly think that's got to be a joke. That has got to be a joke.
No, he keeps on accidentally saying it, and he even makes fun of it himself. But when I first saw this, I was like, "Ooh, I don't like that."
All right, and final score, I got us going 35-10. I know we could probably score more, but I figure some point, hopefully in the early fourth quarter, we're starting to pull starters, and it's time to get rest up everybody and get ready for the rest of the games.
Yeah, I'll give my final score on the pregame. Am I frozen?
Nope, you're good.
Oh, wow. It was delayed for. Oh, that's YouTube. That's live. I'm tripping. I was doing something on YouTube. And anyway, Corey Davis is in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Anyway. So, you'll have to tune into the pregame to know my final score, but I expect a battle from the Seahawks this week.
Colin Cowherd says, from what the little bit that I could bear standing listening to him, he thinks this is going to be a field goal game.
I would have put it as field goal, but I would say this is going to be a game that's tight, and then all of a sudden you look up and it may have gotten away. Just kind of like we get a 3 Scott. We stop them 3 and out, for example, get a touchdown. They fumble, we score a touchdown, and then we stop them and score a touchdown, and all of a sudden it's a 21-point game. But you look back and you're like, 7 minutes ago it was a 4-point game,
Yeah.
But
I get it.
38-17, 38-20, type of game where the score seems a little bit more out of hand than it actually was. But every time I say that, we blow the doors off a team. So who knows?
All right, that's all I got. What you got going?
Yeah, just go ahead and run through the last little rundown, and we'll be out of here. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning into the show. Go ahead and help out Niner Faithful Radio by using our shop49ers.com affiliate link. Link is in the description of this video or podcast. Go to SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to save on all your theater, concert, or sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. You're tuning into the Friday show. To see everywhere you can subscribe to the show, go ahead and visit NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. Catch me going live for the pregame. Jason will be doing the halftime show, and Jamie will be live doing our postgame. And this week's special coupon code for 20% off of season 3 for the Faithful by the Faithful apparel is Beat the Seahawks. All right, Jason, I think that's
that is it, man. So yeah, definitely like you said, I'm gonna try and work on my computer this weekend. Maybe I can get a Madden simulation.
Carcast, hit me up on Facebook or at your boy Niner Faithful on Twitter, and I'll let you know. David, damn, 170.
David going big time. All right, so for everybody who knows that we do the Friday Night Variety Show, I'm probably going to be jumping over there in a few minutes to join. Right now, to start off the evening, it's going to be Bryant Culp. I have put the link into his channel, and so we'll be jumping over there to hang out, talk more football and everything else in general. And then I'm not sure who's going on after that channel. I may or may not still be up at that point. But yeah, so TJ, till Sunday, brother.
Yeah, till Sunday, bro.
For the last of it, salute. Oh,
salute.
Jess jumping in at the last second. Again, to Corey.
Jess, what's up? Thanks for coming in last second.
Rest in faithfulness, brother. Thank you, everybody.
Rest in faithful, Corey. Rest in faithfulness, bro.
Jump over to BC's stream. Deuces.
Yeah, God bless, bro.
Thank you for jumping in last second, Eric. I do want to leave you out.
Yeah, fuck the Seahawks. Anyway.